Did you know the most famous love story of the Great Depression ended with 167 bullet holes? This is the true story of Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie Parker was 20, working as a waitress in Texas. Just an ordinary girl with dreams and struggles like anyone else. Until he showed up, Clyde Barrow. Fresh out of prison, shy, insecure, but with that dangerous spark that, let's be honest, is always kinda irresistible. And here's the twist. Bonnie had been there before. At 16, she married Roy Thornton, another bad boy who turned out to be a complete disaster, criminal, abusive, the whole package. But instead of scaring her off, it left her craving the thrill Clyde brought into her life. They fell hard, fast, like a movie romance running at full speed with no brakes. But then, out of nowhere, Clyde vanished. Bonnie freaked out, searched for him, and found out the worst. 14 years in prison for stealing a car. Eastham State Farm, one of the toughest prisons in the country. Bonnie visited him every chance she got, ignoring her mom's desperate warnings. And during one visit, Clyde told her something that changed everything. "There's a guy in here harassing me. If you love me, get me out." What would you do? Bonnie didn't blink. She snuck in a gun, passed it to Clyde during a visit, and walked out like nothing happened. Moments later, chaos. Clyde pistol-whipped a guard, fired shots in the air, and led a full-blown prison break. But freedom didn't last. Cops caught him again. To avoid forced labor, Clyde did something insane. He chopped off his own toe. Yeah, you hear that right. He mutilated himself just to escape the system, leaving him with a limp for life. Finally free, Clyde ran straight to Bonnie. And this time, she wasn't just his girl. She was his partner in crime. They hit the road, robbing banks, kidnapping cops, and stacking cash they couldn't even spend because the entire country was hunting them down. But then, the moment that sealed their fate. While robbing a house, they found something strange. A camera. Just for fun, they snapped photos. Bonnie posing like a movie star with a cigar. Clyde acting like a gangster. Little did they know, those photos would become their death sentence. Days later, the cops raided their hideout. The gang escaped, but they left the camera behind. And within days, those photos were everywhere. Newspapers and posters, radio stations. They weren't just criminals anymore, they were celebrities. But fame, when you're on the run, it's a death trap. Bonnie and Clyde couldn't stay anywhere for long. They wore hats, coats, anything to hide. And like fate was laughing at them, Clyde crashed their car off a cliff. Bonnie's leg burned so badly she could barely walk. Now both of them were limping through life, broken and marked. Then came the betrayal. Henry Methvin, a new gang member, got caught. The cops offered him a deal. Help us catch Bonnie and Clyde, and we'll erase your record. Of course, he took it. May 21st, 1934, Bonnie and Clyde were cruising down Highway 154.
Sirens call, the sky turns red.
She was eating a sandwich. He was driving relaxed, like nothing could touch them. Then they saw it, a broken down truck on the side of the road. It was Henry's dad. Clyde, being Clyde, slowed down to help. He got out of the car, took a few steps, and bang! A bullet straight to the head. But the cops didn't stop. Frank Hamer, the ranger who'd been hunting them, had one order: shoot until the guns are empty. 167 bullets, 50 shots in each body. Bonnie didn't even have time to drop her sandwich. At their funeral, more than 20,000 people showed up. Don't miss the next story. Follow me.